Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. How is everybody doing out there? We feeling good? We happy to be alive, y'all? We happy that shows and festivals are right around the corner? I know I am, dude. And, I'm seeing some people out there that just haven't really, accepted it. I think we got to realize we're about to get back to normal life, and I'm excited. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to be able to get to see everybody here pretty soon. It's just got my juices flowing, you know what I'm saying? Thinking about festivals and sets and how people are going to react to certain sounds and songs. And, man, it literally gets my juices flowing. Like, I'm feeling so fucking inspired lately. And I feel like there was a time where I kind of got a little comfortable. You know what I mean? Not only, like, with just playing all the time, but, like, with my sets. I feel like, all right, I'm going to play this set like this. I got too comfortable with stuff. I feel like I took a lot of that for granted. And I've been just thinking about how can I make my sets the most fun experience and the most fun set of the festival. It's exciting stuff, man. I'm excited to be playing it, man. And I'm excited y'all are here listening to the show. Welcome to this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. I might have already said that. Who fucking knows, man? But my guest this week is one of the craziest motherfuckers I know. Straight up, wild as hell. He's unapologetically himself. And that's why I love him. I think, people need to take a page out of his book of just not giving a fuck a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But this guy takes it to the extreme at many times. But that's why I love him, man. And I feel like he, at many times, is a misunderstood feller. And that's why I love podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Because you're actually able to sit down and talk full ideas out. You're actually able to sit down and figure out who this person is, why they think a certain way. You know what I mean? Because people are just different. You know what I'm saying? There's different people out there. And, man, I like talking to people who are, a little different than most, against the grain. I ain't scared to have a lot of conversations, you know what I'm saying? I want people to be comfortable to talk about whatever. Why wouldn't you want to talk about things? But this guest, man, he hosts his own podcast. It's called Brian and the Levitation Jones Show. And then he has a new EP coming out, and I forgot the name of it and forgot when it comes out. But we talk about it at some point, so let's just get into it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Levitation Jones.
Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go bang the dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I marry. Hey, hey, and she's so different. I need that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries.
Onto the video world. I've been thinking about it. But...
You got to get a fucking a wood wall, man.
Yeah, what the hell is that? One of those like you ever seen the video of the kid with the fridge and he like takes it off the wall? Oh man, this is really vague. All right, so but no, is it fake? Is my question,
dude. Do I look like a man who wouldn't build a wall with his bare hands? Okay.
I don't know, man. You kind of blow my mind all the time. I'm always like, well, he's not quite like that, like I thought. But it's like a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bunch of things. It's awesome.
It's just confusing, dude. Trust me, I've been confused my whole life.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Well, what's good, Brian, dude? I'm so glad to have you on the show, man.
I know. I'm excited. You know what? They were asking me on the Ravers Circle podcast. They're out of Colorado, and they were asking me all sorts of EDM and rave questions, and they said, oh, have you seen TVBOO Talks? I think we were talking about maybe not being a one-trick pony in 2021 or something. Like you can't just make music and think your shit don't stink. Like you got to be a personality, or you got to be good at a couple other things. I mean, everybody's got their little talent. You got to have 2 talents or more, I think. And so they said, have you been on TVBOO Talks? Because they felt this was a talent of yours, and I don't know if that's what I'd call it. But...
What would you call it, dude?
No, I'm just kidding. But so I was actually I've wanted to be on, but I'm not. You don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, book me.
Yeah, dude. No, I want you on because Brian, you're a man that I care about deeply. You know what I'm saying? I consider you a friend. Like if you were in town, I'd be like, yo, come stay at my place, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely. I would feel super welcome hanging out with you anytime, and I would hope that you'd hit me up if you were ever in New England.
Yeah, I absolutely will. Because, I mean, you and I, we go back. You know what I'm saying? This is actually full circle because the first time you and I met, we were doing an interview. It wasn't necessarily a podcast where we just talk frequently. It's me asking you ridiculous questions, you know, like just the most off-the-wall
That was
questions.
actually one of the more intense interviews I've done, and you know it sucks because most of them are pretty boring. You know,
Yeah.
but like that interview was, I was like, all right, this guy wants to party. Let's party.
I was bringing the fucking heat with that one, dude. That was like one of the things whenever I was throwing those shows in Jackson, man, was like whenever I do interviews with somebody, they wouldn't know who I was or anything, but they'd always be down to do it, and they'd get to know me fucking quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that Jackson, Mississippi, I felt friends with you guys immediately. I was like, wow, this is an experience.
It is a very experience. I mean, last time you and I saw each other was it was Atlanta at what's that festival?
Imagine
Festival,
when we did the
and then-
tag set. I was wondering if that was the last time I saw you. I
Yeah,
was like,
that-
that's like ancient. See, this is the bullshit thing. It's like y'all think we're all friends with each other. Well, first of all, fuck everybody, but you know, like there's some DJs we're friends with, but I get to see them like once every 2.5 years.
Yeah, but whenever we see each other, it's like not even a beat hasn't been skipped. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just right on there, man. And we had that back to back, which was a damn good time. And actually, that back to back was so much fun on that stage because I had an extra hour, and I was like, let's get Brian over here, and that was fun.
That was cool
because it was like you were on the deep side usually, and I'm like on like the little more energetic side. So we were both trying to meet each other.
Oh, I know. Well, that's the thing. I was like, well, you know, I gotta step it up if we're gonna I gotta give it the energy whammers. If for me, you know, I'm like, this is high intensity, and for you, you're like, this is deep, and that's what's funny. Like,
Yeah,
I like that.
And it was such a
it was
cool.
a good set. I liked it. Yeah, it was really sick.
We fucking went deep into our flash drives just to find things that either one of us would be like, yeah, I like this. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a whole playlist called Heavy, and it's for when I get caught in these tag sets with these rhythm boys.
I don't consider myself a rhythm boy, but
No,
okay.
you're not. It was just it's for the occasion.
Yeah, I feel
but
you.
it you know, unfortunately, you're higher than me, so you get roped in.
Dude, so, and before that, last time we saw each other was the gangbang.
Yeah, so you guys did this like crazy thing. This is why I want to have you on the podcast. I want to talk about the music industry and what this gimmick was. I can't explain.
A lot of people don't know about it.
Was. Yeah, I don't see. Like TVBOO is I gotta say it's a little more complete of a project in a way, in a different way. I loved the flashback thing. It was chaos. It was just like, how would you explain it? I don't remember how to explain.
Dude,
this.
so
Y'all wore black. What color were those
morph suits,
like,
dude. Black
morph suits, like Green Man. Like it was like Green Man, but it was like black. Yeah, and you guys wear cardboard boxes on your head. of
We
sorts?
had, dude, no, they were straight up helmets, bro.
They were like helmet. They were legit. I don't want to knock your
People
craftsmanship.
would see them and think that we literally just had boxes on our heads. But like, if you got in there was some white trash engineering that went into them, dude. There was like helmets
and this
screwed
was-
into the box with toilet paper holding it tight.
Yeah, I remember that. That was sick. And you guys like did not let anybody know that it was like you know, like it was like, all right, we're throwing these shows with Levitation Jones and this weird duo that's like acting ridiculous.
Their names.
Weren't you guys like picking each other up on stage and shit too? Weren't you doing like all sorts of crazy stuff?
Well, it's just funny. Like, what's up? We're gangbang. We're here to fuck. And we had like inflatable dicks we'd throw in the crowd. Because we'd have to wear our cups, right? And so we would do bulge checks where we would just, our bulges would collide, or we would just sit there and knock on each other's bulges while we're playing.
Yeah, we did the 3-show run, and I learned a lot about you.
4
but it was 4. See that's how shot I am. What year was that?
That was 2018, 17 or 18, dude. That's a while ago.
Had to be in that era. I was acting up around then.
Mhm.
But
You sure were,
but
dude. You were a bad influence around me, dude.
yeah, you guys are so funny. I just want to put this out there. Like, y'all think TVBOO's like this raunchy ass party sex having guy. I put women and drugs in this man's face, and he went to bed multiple times.
Hey, man.
So like y'all just like know I'm blowing the gimmick up right now, but Mitch is a sweet boy. That's it. The period.
Well, I've changed a little bit, Brian. Okay.
I'm
No,
sure,
no,
man.
no, I'm
That's
still
what
a
the
good
innocent
fella.
people say.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
still a good
you're a
fella.
you're a sweetheart. You know.
It was fun. That was a fun 4-day run of us getting to know each other. I want to know what your first impressions were when you saw me and J Bang do the gangbang.
Oh, I mean, I was like, how did I get roped into this? But like you know me, I'm pretty into showmanship, you know, like
Yeah.
I don't get thrown off by someone really sending it on the stage, you know. I'm big like theater kid in my mind, you know. Like, I'm like, all right, dude, fuck yeah, at least they're giving it a whirl. And the music was honestly good. So, you know, I still like have those tracks in the library, you know.
They all have little sexual innuendos in them.
Yeah, that was the weird part about it. And it was like, but it was like, honestly, who knows? It might have done better without the gimmick, but the gimmick was funny.
That was the whole point. We just wanted to make it as fun and weird as possible. It's just so funny whenever we did like this one show in New Orleans where we were opening up for somebody, and like we were literally starting to play as doors were opening. So people walking into like that, you could see people's faces like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, but they're not gonna leave, you know. They're in now. Like
They're
they're all right, shit. We're at a party,
we're at a party.
which is what the whole fucking point is. All these DJs are so boring. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I don't know. Give them something to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, I feel like you're a guy. You listen, man, I love you to death, and I feel like you're a very misunderstood feller at a lot of times. You know what I'm saying?
I would probably agree, but you know, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Aren't we all though? I feel like all DJs are kind of like any public figure to any level is really always gonna kind of have a bunch of haters that drive the narrative, right?
Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt. I just feel like if people understood who you were and like your intentions around a lot of things, you wouldn't catch nearly as much shit at times. But I mean, that's like just anything. If anyone just knew where the intentions, I just feel like you have such a fucking sense of humor, and like you're just so comfortable with fucking being you that at times people don't get that. And I'm glad you're on the show because, you know, I wanted to talk about that and let people really get to know who the hell you is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like there's always just what is it? The thing, you know, there's like who you show yourself and who you show the world, and then there's probably another thing that you show, but I don't remember what this ancient Japanese thing is.
Your
But
dick. You show your
it's,
dick. You
the
pull it out.
Yeah, whatever. So the point is like, I don't know. I just want to be myself, and I think it's like, even though it comes off harsh sometimes, my sense of humor, it's not crude in a way. It's like well thought out when I'm like kind of being annoying. And, you know, and I like want people to think harder about it before thinking they can just like fuck around with my show and my music in a way. Like everybody's welcome, but if you're gonna like be part of what I'm about and support me, like you gotta kind of have like your wits about you. I'm not saying we're the smartest bunch, but we definitely think a certain way, and like my fan base and my friends, you know. So I just try to like kind of put that wall up so that anybody who doesn't get you, like just sees the hard like middle fingers, fuck you, doesn't get that we're like honestly a really goofy bunch. You know?
Yeah, honestly. I think you're a nice guy, dude.
I think I have like ethics. I don't know, but like
Integrity.
I'm still, yeah, but like I'm still a real piece of shit. You know what I mean?
I disagree, dude. I think you just have that. I feel like you just have to act hard at times. And I feel like saying that you're a piece of shit will sometimes be an excuse because you're acting hard. Like you have to act hard, you know what I'm saying? Just to like deal with certain things. And that, you know, and that's just, I ain't a fucking therapist, bro. I'm gonna be real.
No, it's
and this ain't a
definitely
therapy
some
session
sort of,
either.
it's definitely some sort of like blanket to like catch me if I'm like fucking up really. Like it's like, I told y'all I was whack. What the hell are you mad about?
Try to catch me outside, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. My like, it's just kind of definitely kind of a joke. Like, it's kind of like, oh, fuck him. Like, his opinion's so whack. But that's like because people overreact and like don't really think about what I'm saying or don't understand that like the level of what I'm trying to get at. But I'm not like a genius. I just am like really good at like being annoying. You know. Like I'm really good at analyzing things to like an annoying point and then like pitching it to y'all like in such a stupid way that like some people don't get it. It's like it's satire, really.
Yeah, and a lot of people take a lot of shit way too serious, man. One of my big things I try to like put out into the world is like, don't take everything so serious. It's like, let's make things goofier. Let's take each other, like, let's just fucking chill. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to fucking
People hate entertainment. People hate entertainment.
I wouldn't say entertainment, but
I'm just trying to make everything a show, you know what I mean? Even my day-to-day life.
is that why it's called Brian and the Levitation Jones Show, dude?
Oh, that's just like supposed to come off really egotistical is all.
I mean, what does Talks with Taboo sound? It sounds way more egotistical.
No, but that's like kind of a clever name. You know what I mean? It's like Brian and Levitation Jones shows this level of like, dude, this guy just put his name like twice, 3 times in the title.
Well, I'm turning my fucking A's to V's, bro. Like, what do you, at least people can read what you're writing.
Yeah, that's like the trap thing. You know what I mean?
Because
That's like,
I'm fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. I could never search. You know, it's like you couldn't search for your favorite artist because you couldn't figure out where the V's were in their name.
Well, I mean, I've started to think about it. You know, somebody asked me why I have V's instead of A's. It's like, you know, I'm more of a V guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, A's, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're good on holidays and, like, special occasions and stuff like that, but they're not as inviting. You know what I'm saying?
I could back that up. 100%.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, man. I'm whatever floats your goat, you know. But
Or sinks it, dude. Whatever you're into. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, sink or swim. I don't know how goats are as swimmers, but the point is, you gotta like you can probably Google your name because you have the V, right?
Oh, absolutely. You couldn't do it with
Like
A.
without that, yeah. So it's just simple marketing 101. This is marketing 101.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, you know who would be the fucking ultimate guest to have on your podcast?
Who? No, everybody says no. They're all scared. I'm gonna like fuck their career up.
No, dude, it's not even music related. I'd want Jamie Foxx as motherfucker Jones.
Oh, that'd be fun. I mean, we don't do many Jones crossover things, like, but if Jamie Foxx wanted to do anything together, that'd be cool. I suppose. I mean, maybe I'd be a sellout to do that, but he seems chill.
A sellout?
I don't know. Like it would be kind of off brand to me to be like hang out with Jamie Foxx.
Would you consider, like, what would you consider a sellout? Like, if you made a song, say you had like a rapper.
If I made a song with Jamie Foxx, it would be me selling out. But if I made a song with Paris Hilton, it wouldn't be.
Wait. Explain that. How wouldn't Paris Hilton be selling out? I feel like Jamie Foxx is a
because that's like
talented
on
feller.
brand. That's just on brand. Like if I was like doing some sort of collaborative project with Tyra Banks, I feel like that makes way more sense than hang out with like. It's just like I'm more glamorous than what Jamie Foxx may offer. Maybe he's a little too like. Maybe I'm intimidated by his sexiness. I don't know. Jamie Foxx is a great guy. I just like
He is a
that
sexy
doesn't
man.
make sense. I'm not out here like paying attention to Jamie Foxx. Is my point.
Yeah. Do you think some like selling out would be a bad thing? Do you consider that like death basically? Is that a bad thing for you?
I mean, dude, do whatever you want. You
I'm
know,
asking you.
I would never, you know, everything I do is like my whole brand would be fucked up. Like y'all are going to see me struggling to sell products. I can sell products, but it's just got to be tricky, you know, because I can't just stand up there and be like, this person paid me to sell this, because my fans will be like, dude, you never do that. Like I can't do post giveaways because people know I'm full of shit. Like it's just I'm strictly here to hang out and party and do the art thing, and like I don't really try to. That's why I'm going to get rich, but it's got to go that way. You know what I mean? It's got to be like that slow climb.
So like whenever festivals hit you up or like shows to do like ticket giveaways, you're like, no, that's not on brand.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it happens less than it used to because like you know at the Black Box we had the Ford. I did 4 sets of the Black Box and
Damn.
like in 2 nights. Yeah, it was sick. I was tired, but it was cool. And we needed to sell tickets on the first event, and you know, the email they sent was like, just tell Brian to do his thing, whatever it is that he does, and just promo that. Like they
They
worded
understood.
it very, yeah. They like what he's weird, and you know, it's like I played one of the events that I was talking to Corey Blanch, who's like he's one of their right hand men at the Black Box, and he's like, you know, you just like came on and you started like talking shit immediately to the crowd, and I got like, whoa, what's going on? And they all just started laughing. I was like, this is what I'm talking about.
Yes, dude. It's nice whenever like the fan base understands. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it doesn't happen though. Like
Yeah.
you know, like I definitely do go into shows where like promoters like, was everything all right? And I'm like, I mean, it was fine. Like, but like if you knew anything about me other than my tracks, Larry and New Kid, you'd probably be all right. You know, like we probably could have done this a little better.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, no, I will say, like, even for like me, I'd like to talk a lot of shit and say a lot of jokes. Like I like sometimes stopping my sets and like trying out like a new stand-up bit or something like that.
Absolutely.
And I did it one time, and I had this joke about my girlfriend and her mom. This dude was online and was like, dude, Taboo is such an asshole. He stopped mid-set and then started talking shit about his girlfriend. I was like, dude, I was
man.
telling a joke.
I've gotten yelled at for like someone sent me a message about like one show. He's like, from like just being all out rude to asking fans to Venmo you. I like stopped my set and went in front of the stage and like told people my Venmo. and then I like also went to pee during one of my originals and like ran to the back of the venue and like peed like while my song was playing. This kid just was livid about it. He could not handle it.
Dude, I mean, sometimes you're playing those long sets, bro, and you gotta go. You gotta go. That's something a lot of people don't think about.
I'm drinking beer, and so are fucking you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I did this job. Don't fucking come to me for a level of professionalism like that. I did this job so I can drink beer and work. But before I was working at skating rinks with fucking 8-year-olds at 9 a.m. while I was hammered. Do you want me dealing with kids at a skating rink with my drunk ass who hasn't slept, or do you want me just playing tunes, drinking a few fucking beers? I think we should just have me playing tunes.
Yeah, I'd much rather. I'd rather 9 a.m. drunk at a skating ring, dude. What the hell?
I'm not condoning it but you know what I mean. I don't know.
Was this a night rolling over, or is that just the starting of the day?
No, it was the night rolling over pretty usual. But that was when I was younger. I go to bed now. I like at festivals I like set my alarm for 4 a.m. for sets I gotta see. Like I'll be like, oh shit, that's banging at 3 a.m. I better go to bed at 11.
Yeah. No, I did notice yesterday whenever I messaged you, it was like 8 a.m. You messaged me right back. I was like, okay, he's got a schedule.
Yeah, my girlfriend's on the 9 to 5. Like I get up like a normal person, but I don't know. I'm not very good at the daytime person thing. I feel like I like fire off weird tweets at 8 a.m. like even more weird that like it was just better if I was like chaotic and drunk at like 2 a.m. That was like way better for my branding.
Yeah. No, do you see, I'm the opposite. I fucking wake up the next morning and look at the tweets I did at 2 a.m. while I was drunk, and I'm like, oh no. What have I done?
Mitch, I thought we were partying, dude. Where's your
Dude, beer? I swear to God, you want to hear something?
Yeah, what up?
I ain't got beer, bro. I ain't got them right now. Huh?
You thought we were gonna do an episode together here, and you didn't grab any beer,
dude? And I'm sad. I really am. I almost want to stop the podcast so I could ride my bike to go get some more beer.
You don't got a car?
I do. My old lady's using it.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I share a car with my lady.
Yeah.
My last car blew up. You know, it's crazy. Like people think, I mean, but I don't know. I'm pretty open book, so maybe my people don't think, but it's crazy how many people think we're just like loaded if we're like even nationally known at all. Like we just have like all this unlimited money. Like as if I'm not living in a studio apartment and like can't afford to buy a new car and like I'm just like struggling and like. You know, like people are just they just assume you're like this invincible motherfucker. And I'm like, I'm out here trying to just survive.
Yeah, no, man. I totally get that. I mean, this is just a struggle time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, dude, I have family members who some of them like think I'm like loaded or or like hella rich from doing this right now. They're like, he's playing these. They
see one recap video of like thousands of people, and they're like, this guy must just do this always every day.
Man, it felt like it was about to get like that, man, before all this shit
happened. Did, yeah, honestly, no. I did a Okeechobee thing, and you did the tour with DMVU, and we were both looking pretty clean out there, pal. Yeah. People were talking about us.
Dude, Okeechobee is one I've always wanted to play, man.
I love them. I'm so afraid they're not going to ask me back. I have it, and I gotta say they treat you very nicely. Like that's the most famous I feel like when I play Okeechobee.
Yeah.
Like you can like bark something at anybody with a walkie-talkie. Not that I would, but like you could, like if you needed something, they're like, cool, I'll radio this person, or like this is where you gotta go. Like they're so on it. I don't know. They're really professional and like everything's cool and everything's really cool if you're an artist there.
Yeah.
But overall, they care about like the art and the experience, and they trust their people to put a lineup together that's well thought out. I don't know. I stand by them.
Dude,
For
no,
sure.
I went to it the first year they had it just as an attendee, man, and it was so much fucking fun. And I was like, I gotta play this festival one day. I'm still fucking waiting for it. Hopefully, why do you think they? You said I don't think they'll book me again. What'd you say? You said I don't think they're gonna book me again.
I don't know. You know, like I probably played I got naked in my recap video. Like maybe that's not their speed. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Whoa, that's like if I'm throwing a festival, I want the artist to get naked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's a
what
party.
that's what my like film people thought. My media team. They were like, get naked. I was like, are you sure? But yeah, but I don't know. I showed it to my agent at the time, and he was like, because I guess in the contract, I read it. They said we need to approve all recap videos and stuff before that goes out.
Mm.
And we filmed a bunch of places we weren't supposed to film. They said like in the contract, don't film. And we said break rule, ask for permission later. But I sent it to my agent. He said they're not going to approve this. We should just put it up. I was like, all right.
They say anything to you?
No. I'm sure, but like like maybe they saw it though, and they're like, "This guy's a clown," because that's happened before.
Yeah, I mean,
And
listen, dude, they
they
might
never
not
call
even
me
saw it, man. You might have just got away with one.
That's what we're hoping. I think that's probably really what happened. They've got bigger shit to fry than like stupid ass Levitation Jones who played at 4 in the afternoon or whatever.
Yeah, dude. Did you get naked on stage? Is that what happened?
No, I'm like kind of afraid to get arrested like that. It was just backstage.
Got you. Yeah.
Like I would love to get naked, but I just feel like maybe I'm not allowed to do that. I don't know. Like if it's a performance, I'm allowed to expose myself, maybe. But
Yeah, I've gotten naked in too many green rooms just to do a picture of me laying on a couch with my hat covering my wiener. That's about it.
just read the room before you get naked is my advice.
For sure, dude. Yeah. You just turn and everyone's like, the fuck is going on here?
People are gonna love this episode, I think.
I hope so, man. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna go. I don't write questions down, Brian. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I was like, "You want to go tomorrow?" I was like, "This man doesn't give a fuck." Like, I spend a lot of time writing my episode, but you're great. You're a good little conversationalist.
Well, dude, I feel like if there's a set schedule or like questions, the conversation doesn't happen naturally. You know what I'm saying? I haven't wrote questions for any of my guests in like 6 or 7 months. I feel like I got comfortable to where I could just find out enough about them. But you already somebody I know very well. So even if you and I were together right now and on camera, we'd be having this exact same conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's good. I just like love doing the deep dig. Like I love a Sean Evans type of interview or Howard Stern type of interview.
Oh yeah.
But Larry King and Bill Simmons from the NBA, they both love doing their podcast just like chatting, they don't really do they do it like you do it, like where they're like, I got it, like I'm gonna talk to you.
Yeah,
like you just got enough good questions in your head. But I like doing the deep dig, like that's my style.
I'm gonna have to check out your show, dude. I haven't listened to it, so everybody listening, man, go check out Mr. Levitation Jones podcast, Brian and the Levitation Jones Show.
Yeah, we do the episodes like when we can do them. I announced it with like no pressure, but I really do put a ton of work into it. You'd love the intro. It's really tricky and goofy. It sounds like a shit reality television show. It's good.
Hell yeah, dude. And all your stuff's in person too.
Yeah, absolutely. I work on that's everybody goes, "Oh, we could do video." I'm like, that's not how we do it, because I just we use props and we fuck with people, and we put we got like live birds we're putting on guys who hate birds and stuff, and making them answer questions to get the bird off. I was hoping the bird would shit on them, but we do we use shock collars on people. We do all sorts of crazy stuff. So you should listen to my podcast.
You just have shot collars laying around, bro.
That's a little kept secret, but we don't tell Easy Baked, but we got that one locked in for them. It's like, are you lost dogs or what? Whatever, shut up.
Yeah,
we're gonna do, and then we do like a newlyweds type game, where like if your partner gets the question wrong, you get shocked.
Nice. Nobody tweet them or anything. Just if somebody listening to this ruins it, we will find
Yeah,
you.
nobody fucking tell Easy Bake, but they got. I mean, that maybe this would get them to rush to be on the episode, so maybe we'll do it.
I'd be about it, dude. I'm all about getting shocked, dude.
Yeah, I want to have you on. I mean, we're gonna. It would get graphic, but I'm gonna really put you through the
Butt
ringer,
chug.
you know.
Butt chug.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of violent ass play.
I'm with it, bro. I'm with it, dude. But other than the podcast, man, what else have you been doing? Because I know this is a weird time for just the DJ life. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely been like not feeling like until recently maybe, and still it feels weird, but releasing music just didn't feel appropriate. It felt like there were maybe like bigger issues in the world perhaps and stuff. Like, not to hate on anybody that did, but I just didn't really get the mojo. I was like, I feel weird like trying to talk about this when everybody's like kind of talking about the same things here, like more important issues than like art. But at the same time, like watching the art industry absolutely crumble, I felt so much pressure and passion to like make my contribution at least to the bass music community in a lot of ways I can, and that includes producing music and releasing it for my own gain. But it's definitely like we got the new EP Morality is Subjective coming out on Friday, and that's like all chill down tempo music, like faded blunt ride type stuff, but it's kind of something a little out of the box for me, but isn't all the shit I make kind of like that. So whatever, it's cool. I think people will like it though. I think it's gonna challenge like what you can do with like chill bass music.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying. It felt weird releasing music when there's other shit going on. I kind of had like a little bit of that thought too, and I felt like I always came back to the point of like maybe this is why we should put out music. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's like when there's a bad, we need distractions at some point. Not at some point, but I feel like we need things. We can't just live in like whenever there's something bad going on. We can't just focus on stuff like that. I
don't watch the news because of that type of like that attitude. Like it's like, oh, dude, you could just be fed bad news every fucking day and then you'll be miserable.
Yeah, man. I don't watch the fucking news. I don't know a lot of shit that's going on, bro. I live in my bubble, and I care about my people. And sometimes it's to a flaw, but at the end of the day, I respect
that so much compared to a lot of the witch hunting going on right now. But that being said, like there are important things going on. I'm not knocking things, and I like to choose my own battles. But there's a million battles to be fought, and we all have our own, and we choose them. And like, to hate on people for not prioritizing your sob story is unfortunate, but like I got my sob stories and nobody listening, and like I try to help out where I can.
Yeah,
not to cut you off.
Nah, man, if you do it again, I will cut you. Nah, man, I just feel like at times it is a flaw whenever I don't fully understand what else might be going on, or I might not be given enough attention and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I feel like I live a happier life because I just focus on the things that make me happy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be miserable if you don't, to be honest.
Yeah.
I've tried it all. I've tried being like super compassionate. I've tried being selfish as hell. And like, obviously there's a balance. I mean, I find tons of joy in giving a shit about other people, honestly. But I've found a lot of miserable ass motherfuckers out here. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit who you are. You're probably whack.
Yeah.
So just chill.
Everybody's whack, bro. Everyone's goofy, dude. That you can be. Everyone's goofy in their own fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck what you look like or who you are or what you do for a living. Fuck yourself.
That is the most fucking Levitation Jones quote I think I might have ever heard. That's literally the fucking trailer right there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's some classic shit right there for sure. I have a song I'm finishing up called "Fuck You and Anything You're About."
Yeah, I want to write a song called "Suck My Dick." I have the like lyrics already wrote and everything.
Yeah, I liked that you came out with the song named "Drugs." That's a cool little tune.
Well, dude, it felt like
I thought that was
so appropriate because it was so dumb that what was going on. I know you saw all that shit where people were just coming after.
People were going in on you guys, and I was like, "This is hilarious."
Yeah.
The whole thing was I couldn't believe people cared at all. Like I was like, y'all grew up listening to Eminem, and like I don't know. I write music about murdering people who like throw shows in the sea. Like I don't give a fuck. Like you guys like write songs about whatever, and you didn't even do like there was nothing implied. Like
Yeah.
people really assumed a lot.
They did. It was awesome. It wasn't just towards me. It was towards this other guy who had a Christian, I think his name is, who had a song named Ketamine. But like a lot of the people who were fucking getting pissed off,
Yeah, that one too.
you knew the motherfucker. Oh, but some people were out there fucking hating, and I bet you money they be doing ketamine at shows or somewhere.
I mean, it's crazy. Like when I got dragged for the "Can someone bring ketamine to Atlanta?" Deadass, please, or real ketamine. And then the guy wrote the article about me, like scathing me. I saw him on a Facebook post being like, "Yeah, just do blow like a normal person," and it's like, what, dude?
I saw all that unfold with you whenever you tweeted. You're like, someone, please bring real ketamine to the show in Atlanta. And whenever I saw that, I didn't think anything crazy. I was just like,
No, I was just being goofy.
yeah, I know you. So whenever I saw that, I was like, that's hilarious. You know, I thought it was hilarious. I was like, that's
But
hilarious.
it was deeper rooted. It was deeper rooted. You know, like people were dying from fentanyl laced ketamine, and like every time that comes around, I have no issue like shouting about it because I have a platform that people can actually hear. There's like fentanyl in your drugs, and I mean, pretending people don't do drugs is hilarious. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And that shit was, dude, how much did you, I know the Atlanta show, they ended up dropping you on that one. How long did that shit roll over for? You know what I'm saying? How long did that roll over for?
Like dealing with the bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, people still think they're funny to this day, saying like ketamine anything to me, and I think since I started doing the infusions, people kind of backed off a little bit. But there's still people who like didn't get the memo. That's like the only thing they know about me is like I like got kicked off a show for talking about the fact that I do ketamine, and but like it's just like there's like Jay Harris from Knoxville. He owned the concourse and stuff. He owes me money for a show he kicked me off of and agreed. He's like, if you don't cause any drama about this, if you don't like make an issue of it, and like we're gonna cancel the show. And I'm like, that's fine. Just pay me. And he said sure, and then he ducked me, like disappeared. Like fuck him. But like I mean, my bookings and my PR got weird. I definitely had to. I stand by it, you know what I mean? But I just had to like, it's definitely, the scene isn't huge in a lot of ways. So sometimes word travels where like, I'm just like a PR nightmare. And it's like, I don't know, if you know how to sell me, I think I'm PR gold. Like, I don't think, I think if everybody acted like that wasn't an issue, it wouldn't have been an issue. But at the same time, there were layers to it, like where the police were notified and stuff, and like,
we got that deep.
Yeah, like I'm banned in Atlanta, baby. No, everybody's scared to book me in Atlanta still. You know what I mean? And that's one of my, if you look at my Spotify or SoundCloud stats, that's like one of my most listened to cities. And I think it's bullshit that I can't play in Atlanta because that city is full of dramatic losers, Yeah. But, like not to hate on my homies in Atlanta, like I got a lot of love for the people there, but it's just funny how things have rolled over. But I don't know. This is like what I asked for, my Wikipedia page is going to be hilarious when I'm dead, It's going to be like, this guy got yelled at for this, that, the other thing. The Whittler called me the most canceled man in dubstep, like... It doesn't matter at this point, I never really worry. I worry about it, I know, because I want people to like me, but you can't, if you look at any celebrity that's way bigger than, like Hollywood type shit, they all are really good at ignoring haters because they have crazy haters every day. Do you see LeBron James tweets anything and there's 40 people telling him he doesn't deserve a single championship he's won?
Yeah.
And it's about anything. And it's like, what, dude?
I feel like with that, it's like it's just such a bigger thing. You know what I'm saying? It's such a bigger thing. So it's like it just kind of gets swept under the rug. But little things like that, like you said, someone decided it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? It just took that one person saying, "Oh, I don't agree with this," and then everyone.
Oh yeah, it literally was that one person.
Yeah, and then everyone's like starts venture. Is it venture signaling? What is that? Virtue signaling?
Virtue signaling. Yeah, it was this like witch hunt for sure. It was just people. It's crazy how people's tone have changed. How many apologies I've gotten and stuff. That's the cool part of it. But it's just like funny that I'd rather be the guy, you know, in the Renaissance era when they were talking, a bunch of French motherfuckers were running around talking about art and philosophy, and everybody was like, "This guy's a lunatic." Like, I just hope they talk about that me in the history books where they're like, "No, he was onto something."
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think I'm super smart or anything. I just think I'm like saying some things that should be said.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about you is like there's like this persona, and I even deal with it, you know, with myself, and sometimes when I'm trying to get guests on the show, where it's like, because you're an artist, you have to try to be this larger than life thing, and you know, opinions might not get out there. The real you're just real. You're just literally Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You're just yourself, and you are unapologetic about it. You know what I'm saying? And I try to take a page from your book. You know what I'm saying? I try to do the exact same thing. It's just, you know, people don't like me and then go fuck themselves.
I try to inspire people to like, even just my artist homies or whoever is like watching me what I'm doing. Like, I just want you to be like, all right, dude, maybe on this one fucking thing I can put my foot down and do it for art, or I can not get fucked over by the man just because it would help my career a little bit, or like I'm not gonna collab with Bass Nectar because he's gonna turn out to be a pedophile. You know, like little things. Like I'm just trying to inspire my peers on all the levels and my fan base to like maybe just believe in their direction and their passion and their art. You know.
Be yourself.
Yeah, just be yourself, dude. You be alright.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I get it. Like, I am rare in a way. Like, I mean, I feel like most people do look at me and go, like, at least he does it because he fucking cares. But I feel like that's a pretty rare thing, which is unfortunate. But I'm not the only person out here, and like, I want there to be more. And I think we can be that standard. I think we can hold the music industry to way more ethical standards that work for everybody and every character that we have.
Well, so whenever you say things like ethical standards, it's like I feel
That's
like
subjective, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I feel like that some people's heads, an ethical standard would be don't tweet about can someone bring clean ketamine to the show. You know what I'm saying?
And I would disagree.
Like that's the standard.
And seriously, like I know you get it, but like some people might not get it. Like it's really reasonable for me to tweet that.
Yeah.
It really was. I saved people's lives, and I fucking know I did, because people started checking their dealers because I freaked out. It caused conversation. You know what happened? All of a sudden, ketamine didn't have fentanyl in it when I started tweeting that shit. All of a sudden, a couple weeks later, no one was talking about it anymore. Like, as far as like ketamine killing their friends, I had friends die from it. I'm not bullshitting, you know.
Yeah.
And it came around recently again. Like, watch out, be careful. If your shit doesn't feel right, don't do it. But you know, it's just like, it's just funny that people didn't think I was serious, you know?
Yeah. Dude, no, when I saw...
At the same time, I wasn't, you know? I was goofing, but like, I was serious, you know?
Yeah, that's why whenever I saw it, I just literally went, this motherfucker. That's all I did. I was just like, it was one of those where it's like, but even if I didn't know you and I saw someone do that, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I just think like, my fans are smarter. They like in that regard. Like, if you don't get it, then fuck you, dude.
Yeah, it's like who gives a shit at the end of the day, man? People are, dude. I've seen some witch hunts, man. I've seen the witch hunts have gotten a little crazy as of late, especially with shows coming back. Like festivals are coming back, bro. They're on the hunt for anybody, and I've seen some straight bullies, not just like from the crowd, but I've seen like DJs be like straight up bullies, man. Yeah.
I hope they've been the people who have made the list for who was like, I'm writing down every DJ that played events during COVID. I hope I'm number 1 on the list.
Did you do a bunch of events?
Not a ton, but I had to stay alive, to be honest. And
Yeah.
And I believe in supporting the music scene, and I don't think the government paid us anything to stay home. So why the fuck would I? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
on them, to be honest.
I agree, man.
And like, I mean, I'm not fucking like saying like shit wasn't sketchy and things weren't, but like I tried to play some of it. I tried to play events that were healthy, and I tried to play events that were good influences, and I tried to be that good influence. And I feel like I did my job. Not all of the events were perfect, but some of them were.
Mm-hmm.
So As perfect as you could get. So it's like I felt that people are going to party in a pandemic because prohibition does not work. If you're new here, prohibition is not a thing that works. So we're not going to tell people not to party because that doesn't work. So let's go try to do it the right way at least, and like get people on the right vibe with it.
Yeah, man.
Don't hang out with grandma the next day is what I kept saying on the mic. Like,
Dude.
don't go fuck your grandma tomorrow, please.
I did a couple of shows as well, and not a bunch, a few. And I agree with you. Some of them were, went great. And there's one in particular I'm thinking of that was not so much, but we tried, did what we could. And it was this thing where it was like people were telling you, hey, don't post about it. Like there was a lot of DJs taking shows, but no one was posting about it. Like I was told, don't post about this show. And it felt weird doing that, but that was just like the thing. I told the crowds, you know what I'm saying, don't go hang out with grandma. I told people, I was like, look, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy y'all are here. You know who's not happy we're here? Twitter. So let's just leave our phones in our pockets. It's like, we're here. Let's like enjoy it and not fucking get each other in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's like cancel culture is definitely running rampant, and it's like, I don't want to deal with that.
I think it's because I think it's been a little bit crazier because people are forgetting to act around other people. People are forgetting that we're going to see each other. People are forgetting that we're going to be in the same environment at some point. And when you start coming for like people's careers and shit like that, like we ain't cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, man, like a lot of people have rubbed me real wrong over this. And I'm like, not real, I stay clear, but I'm like, I've like cut off a lot of friends who I'm like, yo, are you serious right now? You've been acting up a lot of different ways and you've been coming for a lot of people's throats. And like, I know you ain't a saint because you're my friend. like, so what the hell are you doing being so preachy? Like every other day you're trying to cancel someone else. Like, what do you know? What kind of God are you? Like, what holier than thou shit are you on?
Yeah. It's just like, I feel like there was a time, it was when everything was open, was just like, you could have a different view or a different opinion on things. And it was like understood that like, it's all right that other people can do that.
No, the internet's really fucking crazy, but everybody doesn't realize like how big history is and like how long it spans. Like we are such a blip, and when they talk about history, like we're gonna be like, oh, the internet was invented, and also they fucked that up. Like that's like our history lesson, and then after that, like all of a sudden, like we don't let the AI destroy us, and that's like the successor, but we're all dead by then,
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's just like we're just like this little blip and nobody realizes it, and so everybody's like taking things, so they're not thinking that like the internet's fucking them up.
You're not glued on your phone, are you?
Oh, all right. So no, like yeah, I am though. I mean, me and everybody fucking else. It like even though I'm like acting like I'm not, it's like I try to check myself every day though. I go, all right, dude. Like, what have you checked Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram over and over again, 40 times today in this last hour? Like, maybe put it down and go play video games or like go outside. Like, but I check myself every day, like all the time. So maybe I come off as like I don't give a fuck, and I'm lazy with like making content. I just like to do it when I'm feeling it. So I just hope for the best, But at the same time, like, I don't know, I just try to put stuff up when I'm funny.
Yeah.
Like when I'm feeling funny, and I'm like, all right, that's funny. But at the same time, dude, I check social media every morning. Like that's the first thing I do, and that's the most unhealthy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Delete the apps off your phone even for a week. You'll feel like you come back to social media, you're 10 times funnier too. Like you have like this weird perspective. Like I'm always way funny when I take a break.
Yeah. I get sucked into it too much, man. It's like I have to post like twice, 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, at times it does feel like a rat race, man. And I don't know. I guess I do like how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you don't post a lot of shit, but when you do, it's like dumb as hell, like in the best way possible.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's not like, man, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm just having a good time.
Hell yeah.
But I think that's like my gimmick. So at the same time, I like know that's what I'm doing. Like I'm not like dumb to my own dumbness, but
yeah. I mean, that's all it's about, man. It's having a good fucking time. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, because I saw that you were talking about them damn infusions, man. Infusions.
Oh, the ketamine infusion.
What the hell is that?
You go to a doctor legally and they stick a needle in your arm and they said, you're actually mentally disabled. No, sorry, mentally sick, and they shoot you up with ketamine, and it makes you feel better. You know, to put it really simply.
Yeah. What 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 were you getting it for, if you don't mind talking about it?
Oh yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm like open about all this shit. I'm really bipolar and like obsessive compulsive. Like I'm like the real OCD, not the like, oh, I clean my things and I organize them. Like no, I gotta like touch things like 1, 2, 3. Like I gotta do all like my rituals and shit. And if that gets fucked up, my whole world is like shattered. I mean, I smoke a lot of weed and drink a lot of beer these days, so we're always trying to cut back. But we, you know, at this point, like I don't really try to sweat freaking out anymore, but I still bipolar's like I gotta wake up every day and figure out how I'm feeling before I approach my day. You know, this interview is not very easy sometimes. You know, like this is like I'm feeling good today, but sometimes I gotta do this stuff and it's like, oh man, people like I wish I could be funny for Taboo. You know, like I wish I could be like hilarious for Taboo, but it's like just not gonna happen. Like I wish I could just be like a good time. Like I feel like I'm being a good time today.
Dude,
know?
yeah, you're
But,
great,
like,
man. I love you, man.
but sometimes I'm like really depressing and like don't care. Like you just don't really care, man. Like I just tell her like I don't really care about my relationship or people or friends or like really myself, you know, like in windows of time and that stuff. So like you have to be diagnosed basically for the ketamine infusions. Like and prove that like SSRIs or whatever treatment, you have to prove that you're treatment resistant.
Yeah.
And then they'll accept you, and then it's really fucking expensive after that.
Oh damn. So
It's like you're not getting a gram on the street, pal. You know?
Was it good? Like, did it help? Like, what is that? What is it? Is it better from a doctor? Or like, I just want to know, man.
If you like, if you're curious, like if you scroll back at my Instagram, there's like a window of stuff like where I'm sitting in a car, like where I film my like reactions after each infusion and talk about it and stuff. So it's like a little bit back on my Instagram, but it's worth the scroll if you're like really curious about it. I kind of really explain it, like and what my like concerns were and stuff. But what was the question?
I was just
Like,
asking,
I don't
did it work, man? Was it?
Oh,
was-
where does it work? Yeah, man. It like I feel like $1,000,000 and I would do it. I would do it even once per week if I fucking could, but there's like tolerance concerns with that. But if you did it once per month, I think I'd be like the most productive I could ever possibly be. I swear by this stuff. Like, yeah, I like to party on it too. But I think I think it's a good like psychedelic experience, but I take breaks from it. I don't surround myself with it all the time. And I used to be addicted to this stuff. I did it for 2 months straight and went into psychosis. And that was in 2017, like at the end of the year, and like called G Jones out for being addicted to me in the green room. And he was, but like, or he was addicted to my team. Like, but it was all good. This all water on the bridge. We don't need to bring it up.
Yeah.
But like, it's just like the point was like I was like in the right, but I didn't need to fucking freak out about it. You know, like and like so I was just like bopped out of my mind, like mentally, like beyond just doing K. Like it was just I was in psychosis. So if you sell ketamine or if you do K every day, you gotta chill out and take breaks and make it so that your dealer isn't living with you or like down the fucking street from you. You know, that's my only concern with making ketamine like recreational. I think it should be recreational like beer. I think it's sick. My doctor agreed, honestly, my infusion doctor, but you know, it's that with that comes a big learning curve and a lot of people fucking it up.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, you're kind of a coward, dude. Smoke crack, okay?
Yeah, let's fucking rage, boy.
That's fucking. Hey, you guys trying to party? You're like, yeah, I got some crack
Let's
rock.
fucking smoke this rock right here, baby.
That's crazy, man. Doctor getting you fucked up like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's honestly very cool. Like you watch like Netflix and you know, like I watch Planet Earth 2 and like feel like I'm like couch surfing. When you're on like real ketamine, it feels really cool.
That's crazy.
But it's not, you know, like they just barely get you. Like you're not going so high because your NDA receptors open and close on a certain amount of ketamine, which basically helps it connects your thinking processes and your creativity and your analytical skills, things like that. I'm not a pro at this at all, so like someone's gonna correct me. But basically, like you can't get too high on K. You should do like if you're gonna K hole, like you should do that with the intention of a psychedelic experience and not a mental health relief, because your those clothes and you weren't thinking, and then you're just tripping basically. But
Yeah.
on small amounts of K, like I really loved thriving. I did get crazy on it for 2 months straight, but I do love like getting some work done on small amounts of ketamine because it's really just it's so creative. My most popular music that's been out was made on ketamine, to be honest. Like the tracks with the most plays, it's the proof's in the pudding, boys.
Yeah, and the thing is some people, like, the fact that there might be some people that get upset from you even saying that is ridiculous. Look at most art. Most, like, incredible art out there. I won't say most, but some of the most amazing things, like the fucking Beatles, Pink Floyd, they're, like, on fucking acid. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, these rappers are fucked up on lean. Sometimes,
Yeah,
like, these
and-
things like this, put you in a state of mind to open up a different side of creativity that wasn't there prior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like people think like, oh, using drugs to alter your brain. It's like it's not like steroids where we're putting something in you that like isn't in you. It's like, dude, it's just opening it like drugs just makes your brain function differently. And obviously that can get crazy and out of control, but when you're using it positively, I don't see why not. Why not improve your ability to work at something you do? I don't know. Chelsea Handler, I fucking love Chelsea Handler, and she believes that if you need a cocktail to have a good fucking work day, then you can have a cocktail. And her team's allowed to drink on the job, just don't be a piece of shit. And that's my rules with my team. And most of my team, honestly, they're not really that fucking crazy about the party. And they have a drink here and there, but they don't do nose drugs and stuff. And I think that's the coolest fucking thing that I'm like, I have this reputation, but I don't know. My team's just accepted whoever they are, and it's about professionalism is deeper than what drugs you fucking do.
Yeah. My teams realize I'm just white trash, and at some point they're going to lose me, and I'm going to be fucking wasted on some I'm going to be drinking beers and fucking praising the Lord, brother. All that good stuff.
Dude, that's good stuff, man. You're not alone. I love that shit.
Nah, man, I think it's so like me. I like to, dude. If I can get fucking a couple beers in me, bro, I can make some tunes. My biggest problem is my creativity is the best early. Like my most creative times
You're
are like
a morning
between
wood kind of guy.
yeah, dude, morning wood heavily. I mean, I'm like wood throughout the day, but it's like from 10 a.m. through like 2 p.m. It's like my biggest like creative window, and it's not ideal to start drinking beer at fucking 10 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm here to party, but yeah,
Breakfast of champions, bro. What's your favorite morning beer? Breakfast beer.
I don't know. I got like stomach problems from drinking way too much now, so I actually don't try to drink every day, but I
Damn.
still am an alcoholic for sure. I mean, I've been drinking like every day since I was 19. This is not a brag. This is more like, don't do this, kids. But like I'm bipolar and unmedicated because I can't afford my ketamine infusion. So tell your local governor to make ketamine available.
Was there
for
nothing
affordable
else?
prices.
Is there nothing else that helps for like stuff like that? That's like,
Shit, dude, I don't know. Like, to be honest, if you look up like how treatment resistant bipolar people are, it's pretty well documented. And all honestly, like any bipolar celebrity I've like looked up to as a kid and was like, oh, like cool. He seems like he kind of gets in trouble too. Like he seems like he kind of loses his marble sometimes, but he means well. Like he's not like completely lost. Like I don't know. Most of those guys ended up homeless after being millionaires, and like Russell Brand is like the only one I can think of that made it really far that I like feel like is a really cool, relatable guy for me. But I try not to idolize anybody. But it's always good to learn from like celebrities are really smart people. I can't get behind the like knocking on Elon Musk or Joe Rogan. Like those guys are smarter than me or you. I promise.
hell
Like,
yeah.
I don't have to agree with everything they fucking do to be like, weird. At least they got some sick ideas. Like I'm not that stupid. Goddamn. Come on. Y'all are haters.
I mean, I wish I was both those guys to be. Actually, I don't want to be fucking Elon Musk. That's a lot of pressure.
I don't want to be either of those guys. That shit's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of work, yeah. You wouldn't want to be that big? If you can make it that big as Levitation Jones being
I
yourself?
kind of like the Joe Rogan thing. The Joe Rogan thing's kind of cool. I maybe like a little less big than that. I don't need people like telling me my opinions are stupid. I'm just shooting the shit.
Yeah. I mean, people just like to do that, man. There's just people out there that want to see people fail. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, dude, I wish I had a beer, bro. I'm like, you're making me fucking want a beer.
I'm like almost done. This is the last one I have. I actually got to go
I
out.
feel like you've been drinking the same one, you fucking pussy.
No, this is the second one.
Okay.
I'm almost done with the second one. How long we been going? Come on, baby.
Shit, probably like an hour, a little over an hour at this point, man.
I thought we were getting fucked up. I'm only on my second Miller Lite. Hold
Here,
up.
dude, I can put in a fucking. I got me a dip. I can put in a dip. God damn it. Let me grab this son of a bitch.
You talk about packing a lip.
Hell yeah, brother. Put me
You
a lip
still
in.
do that shit? I thought that shit was outlawed, or like people like just realized that was stupid as hell.
It is stupid as hell. That's why I have it. So
No,
it was,
I ain't judging. I ain't judging.
no.
Your
The only
shit,
reason I
what's
have it is, did you see that picture I did where I put on a mustache and I had the cutoff sleeves and everything the other day?
that? Yeah, that was clean. I like that.
So I went to the gym dressed like that just to fuck with people. And every time I would fucking talk to somebody, I would put as many lips in as possible. I wanted to see how many fucking dips I could put in just from talking to somebody.
That's disgusting. You didn't throw up.
Huh? No, dude.
You
'Cause
don't
I'm,
throw up on that shit.
huh? No, man. I tried my damnedest not to. And I didn't. But every time I would do a rep, I would just do it as loud as possible. I'd be like, yep! Yep!
Yeah, no, see, that's like the thing. It's like I'm like down to get pretty wild in public, but there's like some things I'm like so not like I'm not like the like I'm gonna make weird moaning noises. Like,
Oh,
that's
I'm just
not
saying.
me, you
I'm
know?
just saying. Yep, as long as possible, and I'd get done and look
Listen,
at somebody and be
everything
like, yep.
everything you do sounds like intense moaning noises. I feel like that's like your gimmick for sure.
Dude, I ain't scared to fucking moan in public, bro. I'll fucking moan with you, daddy. You feel me?
I feel like I've been at dinner with you many times where you're moaning in public. I don't know.
I feel like we probably shouldn't be in public together many times.
Are you kidding me? I would love to be in public with you. Again.
No, I'm saying I would love to be there, but I'm just
But
saying
we shouldn't.
we shouldn't. We gotta. I remember you and I being at
You
like.
ever been to Miami? Let's go.
Yeah, I love Miami, dude. I remember you and I were
That's
eating.
it.
We were having lunch, and like there was this table next to us, and there was these children. We kept on cussing, and I'd be like, "Hey, chill out," and you'd be like, "Hey, chill out," but we just could not stop. We literally just could not stop. It's like my
Okay.
vocabulary is fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just like f bombs and like really crude opinions and humor. It's just over. Like I don't know, man. I'm classier than just your like grotesque raunchy humor, but f bombs are hanging out.
Yeah, and I'm white trash than the most, but they ain't met my family.
Amen.
Amen, dude. Shit, dude. I got this damn dip in right now. I don't know why I really just did that, to be honest.
No, that's it was to be nasty. I was like kind of into that. That's like I thought like we should definitely take this to like another level.
Yeah. So we're saying take shirts off?
I would. I mean, your video thing turned off.
Give
so
it just a
I can't
second.
see
I can
you
turn
with
it
your
back
shirt
on.
off, but
I will
if
turn
you
this
turn your
fucking.
video back on.
I got you.
will
Watch this. I'll take.
I'll take a shirt. I'm not like too confident in my body right now, but we do it.
I'd fuck you.
So, what you interviewed G Space?
Yeah.
Did he just play it safe with like all his answers? Like, oh, everybody's my friend, and this is
dude.
This, he's such a like he won't go too far. I try to push him all the time.
He was, he's
I
a
love
very, dude, that was such I loved that conversation I had with him. But yeah, he was very kind of like a love everybody, but he did get we got pretty deep in conversations. And I feel like at one point I kind of put him in a uncomfortable questionnaire about like some stuff that's going on, but he rolled with it. Like he felt comfortable enough to talk about it. I feel like that's not a normal thing.
I've been pushing him to be a little more him. I'm like, don't be afraid of people's opinions. Just fucking say what you're feeling.
There's a lot of people who are afraid. Here, I'm taking this shirt off. Dude, you think I'm fucking scared of you, bitch?
Are
You
you
think I'm scared of you,
serious?
motherfucker? You know what I'm saying?
I'll take my shirt off.
That's how we doing it.
Hold on.
Why was this the
Leave
idea?
the sunglasses on though, right?
Yeah, shade stay on. Dip stays in.
All right.
There we go. That's a badass tattoo you got. All right, dude. So
No,
check
I gotta
it.
finish this shit.
So check it. All right, dude. We're gonna say the Whittler Paradise gangbang. You got to kill one, marry one, fuck one. Go.
Oh, I'll kill Paradise, man. He's been acting. I'm fucking done with that.
Okay,
fool.
so all right, let me pick somebody you enjoy. Then, who are some of your favorite people in the scene?
No, let's keep going.
No,
That felt
dude.
good.
Who-
This one's awesome.
I
Let's
know.
keep going.
I'm just saying, let's pick people that you love instead of
You
people.
gotta
that you
marry the Whittler, and then you fuck gangbang, right?
Yeah, because they're gangbang. But who are some? Who are
I
your
can
favorite?
do another round of this.
Yeah,
Let's
who are your
go.
favorite DJs out there, dude?
I don't like anybody.
Come on, who are your favorites?
I don't know, man. That's tough. Like, what do you mean, dude? I'm such a connoisseur of bass music.
Who are your
that-
favorite people in the scene? 3.
people like moralistically wise or like DJ wise?
DJ wise, or just like if it's people and DJs, they have to be a DJ.
Producers?
Yes.
What's the criteria?
I just
pal?
gave it to you, goddammit.
All right, so there's like a level of ethics involved here, but also musicianship.
I guess just who do you enjoy being around the most, but they also have to be a DJ.
I literally
people.
don't appreciate any of these motherfuckers. What's going on here?
Dude.
You're trying to I mean, I answered your first question great, I thought.
No,
and now you want to come up with 3 more people?
Yeah, people you care about, because I want to make it tough on you, but I mean, honestly.
I mean, you're just going to get more and more drama out of me if you just come up with the names.
Okay, dude. All right, check it. If you had would you suck your own dick, dude, if you could? If you could.
I mean, yeah, probably, right?
You haven't tried?
I've never tried my jizz though, which I think a lot of guys probably have. But
yeah.
I'm like definitely straight, which is such a weird thing. I feel like I'm like open to a lot of it, but I feel like a lot of things connect to me being like some sort of interested in bisexuality. But here I am. But the jizz thing never has touched my mouth ever. I swear by that. I've done a lot of weird shit, but
yeah,
that's not one of them.
I could get about.
Have you tried your own jizz?
Dude, one time on accident, it just got in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like me trying my own jizz. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh shit, that's my cum.
Yeah, with our shirts off, we're talking about this. This is clean.
This is what
clean.
This is what you
fun.
thought the show was gonna be, though, right? This is what you expected.
I mean, I not take my shirt off.
Yeah, this is what you expect. These are the questions you thought were gonna be on the show.
Yeah, I didn't know if there was any real content. You know what I mean? I've only seen blips of it, but I honestly am a fan. I like the wood wall.
I like the sheet, bro. That's a nice sheet you got there.
Yeah, we switch it up, and we switch up the things. Like, this is what you got. Honestly, we could have done sparkles or something different, but this is what you got.
Damn, bro. I think I'd totally suck my own dick if I could, bro. I'd do it.
Oh, yeah, back to that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Like, in general, you should probably give yourself head if you can.
I'll see, like, dogs do it. I'm like, fucking lucky assholes.
You ever see those heady people who are, like, not into masturbating?
Dude, I've
like
never
like
met
those
anybody.
like spiritual people who are like, I haven't nutted in 2 months and my mental clarity is. I'm like, your nuts gotta hurt, pal.
Dude, I think I tried. It was whenever I was living with J-Bang. I tried going a week without jerking off because I was like, I felt like I was getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
How did it feel?
I went 3 days and I was legit pissed off before.
Yeah, that's not like you turn into like a serial killer. Just like if you're not getting laid, masturbate. And if you are getting laid, make sure you're giving head to your partners. Even if you're bad, just ask them what works and to communicate. That's my advice for the day.
Dude. Yeah, I don't like people who are like, I don't give head, dude. I ain't into that.
No, don't do. Whoever you are, guy or girl, get the fuck down there and figure it out because you're gonna be a better human being. I promise. I'm
actually glad I took my shirt off because I'm down here in Louisiana, right? And I ain't got central air. I got the wind wall unit, and it's hot. So like I was starting.
It's hot, dude. There was snow on the ground. I'm in Connecticut right now, but I'm from Rhode Island. Don't get it twisted.
When'd you move?
See, that's what I mean. That means I'm doing my job.
Okay.
Like nobody knows like that I moved to Connecticut. That's what I'm trying to keep it at. I'm going back to Rhode Island, or I'm going somewhere. I don't know. Everywhere sucks, but I don't know. Me and my girlfriend have lived here for 3 years.
Okay, right on. Dude, so check it. All right, we're just firing off the dumbass questions here, right?
Mm-hmm,
all right.
Mm-hmm.
If you could come back as an item, just an item, you know what I'm saying? Not like a person, an item.
Like a couple on the Hollywood scene, like an item.
Huh? No. Like
no, I'm just kidding.
Like an item. Like we have this.
If you could come back as a
I
toy, some sort of trinket of sorts, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I do have this marble dildo on my desk.
You're saying if I could come back as something inanimate?
Yes, an item.
Oh, probably like. I don't know, like a basketball.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
so
just like yeah. Like just part of the show one more time, no pressure. I just get it, like in the NBA, like in a game or two. You know what I mean? I don't know how often they replace the balls. Pretty often, but I would like a short life that was just full of stardom.
Yeah, dude, I like that. I think I'd want to either be like a baseball bat so I can be held all the time, or a or a drum set so I can just get fucked. I mean, banged.
Oh, all right,
Yeah.
yeah, banged. Whatever that joke is.
Yeah,
next week,
whatever,
it's
bro.
gonna-
Who
it's
knows?
It's gonna nail it the next time.
So I can just be held.
This is good. I like that we got naked together. This was like a really great time. I just want to know what level of this interview is real. You know what I mean?
Isn't that the fun part?
Yeah, no, I
Um,
mean that's like I knew it was like an Alice in Wonderland thing coming in here with the taboo. What's the name of your fucking show? I've seen it multiple times.
Talks
That's
with
whack.
Taboo, dude.
Is that true? Has it always been that?
No, I did these rants called Taboo Talks. That was it.
I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah. The Taboo Talks was just me ranting towards people. Like,
All
not
right, but
ranting,
we
just
need- we
making fun of
needed a
everybody.
rebrand.
I
Yeah,
felt like
no, you were. I saw a
think
few of
that
those.
dipped
I
out.
remember that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. Dude, I felt like those, like I did one recently and I felt like it needed to be, I feel like those are needed at times. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just like making fun of motherfuckers. I feel like everyone just needs to laugh at each other every now and then.
Yeah, I found if you just keep it like vague enough that no one specific is getting attacked, people eat it up. I'm having a good time like talking vague shit.
What's one of your favorite things to fuck with people? Like in public, if you can fuck with people, what's the thing you do?
Oh, I like my go-to. Like this is like stupid, but I just leave my name as Levitation at like restaurants and everything, and that just like you would be surprised. It just gets it's an issue like
Yeah.
all the time in so many different ways, and it's like crazy how many people also don't know how to spell levitation.
Dude, I hope I spelt it right on the OBS screen.
Yeah, I mean we'll find out. Who cares?
Who cares, dude? I booked a haircut appointment the other day through Google, and I was on my Taboo account when I booked it. So I went there, and I was like, one for Mitch at 1. She was like, I don't have a Mitch. I have a TVBOO.
A TVBOO.
And I'm like, I'm
Oh,
TV.
that's good.
That's me. I'm TVBOO. I am TVBOO.
Yeah,
She was
no,
like
you are
confused, like, why the
TVBOO.
fuck would he be his name?
No, I definitely made my Cash App name Levitation Jones, and my card says like Levitation Jones on it, and it runs as like that in DoorDash orders and shit. It's fucked.
I'll have people ask me like it shows, like, is your name TVBOO? I'm like, yep, that is my name.
You don't correct them, you just go with it.
I just go with it. Now I have people come up to me ask me, like, are you Taboo? And I'm like, bro, I get that shit all the time. No. And then like I've had people like walk away like, oh, okay, that's not Taboo.
Yeah, see, like me and you handle these things very differently.
Yeah.
This is great. Me and you are such different folks. I like it,
Yeah, folks, you know what I'm saying, dude?
folks. If you haven't heard of Hyperbolic Headspace, he's makes good tunes, and we have a side project like EP coming out, but that's a whole nother thing.
No, it's not. Let's talk about it.
No. I don't feel like talking about it.
Okay. Right on, dude. Well, Brian, this has been fun.
Yeah,
I feel like at
have-
this point, I feel like we're just spewing out dumb shit at this point.
yeah, no, I'm toast here. We're fucking finished. Call it a fucking day unless you got questions.
That's it, dude. I didn't have any questions coming into it, so that's it.
Yeah, he's like where we started.
Yeah, like what? We're at the same point we were. Oh shit! Look at them biceps.
Nah, it used to be hot, dude. Oh, Mitch could kick my ass. Oh, you know what? No, I have one more thing. You were talking about EDM battle royale thing, like, and honestly, I was tweeting, and I realized, like, I was like, honestly, most people in EDM, I would fight anybody in electronic music for the most part. They're the biggest fucking losers I've ever fucking met. Like, I'd fight most people. Like, I'm not claiming I'm like the strongest, biggest motherfucker, but I'm definitely bigger and stronger and way better at fighting than any of these clowns. But like, I did have a rebuttal. I was like, Kaiwachi would slaughter my ass, probably.
Yeah.
But he also sold fucking opiate. He's like a fucking weirdo, man. I don't trust him.
I do. He's a nice ass. I had talked to. He was the first guest I had on the podcast.
He better.
was
I
awesome.
not
I
to
love him.
fucking, not to judge the fucking guy. Maybe he's turned a new leaf, but he's got a real troubled past, and I'd like to get to know if he's come past.
Oh,
that.
dude, we talk about it on the podcast. If you want to check
Really,
that
I'll have
out.
to check it out, man.
First
I'll
episode,
fucking back off then.
he was-
I don't trust people who work out that much either. I'm gonna fucking see if he can handle me after all these comments. Then we're cool,
Dude. He's the man, man.
I'm looking to challenge him in a fight already. Look at me go.
You're gonna get wrecked, bro.
I'm gonna get murked by Kaiwachi.
I'm telling you, EDM fight night. I want Kaiwachi and Jansen. That's my main card. I want that
Does Jansen
fight.
work out?
Dude, Jansen. Yes, and
I could kick Jansen's ass.
No, you couldn't, dude.
I got it. I stood next to Jansen. I could kick Jansen. I like Jansen, but I'll kick his ass.
He's got this thing
You
called.
think Jansen knows how to throw a punch? No fucking way.
He trains, bro. He legit trains. Yeah, he
I'm
does.
like talking on my ass right now.
Dude, he has this thing I call a built-up ginger anger. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever met gingers that like when they get mad, they get red? Yeah, like I feel I feel like he's got built-up ginger anger, just ready to pop off at any moment. I love him, and I want to see that fight.
I ain't gonna let Jansen kick my ass. I'll kick his ass.
Well, I mean, you
all respect to Jansen, by the way. But if we're talking about fighting, we're talking about fighting.
You said you're not gonna let him. You wouldn't have a choice, bro. He would murk you.
I'll murk Jansen. I don't give a shit. If Jansen wants to fight, let's do this.
You'd show up like, "What's up, dude? I'm here to party." Pop! You'd be fucked.
No. I just like, I'm ready. I can fight. Let's go. I got knockouts under my belt.
Okay,
I'm not like full of shit.
So you're
I'm
telling me,
fighting, but I'll be all right.
You're telling me if I got it together for an EDM fight night, you would step in the ring, because this is something I'm actually legit trying to figure out in the future.
I'll do anything for money. I hope Jansen and Kaiwachi don't think I'm like coming for them.
No, I'm coming for you right now. I'm saying, would you step in the ring?
I am ready to fight them. I'm ready to fight them. I'll even fight Kaiwachi for money. Let's go.
Dude, that'd sell tickets. That's the thing. It would sell tickets, man.
Yeah. I'm in. I'm not claiming like I'll try my hardest. I can't see myself beating Kaiwachi.
I couldn't see yourself beating most, but it's all right. I mean,
I could beat. No, are you kidding me?
Confidence.
I'll stand by this, man. I'm not like a tough guy, but the EDM scene is just soft. That's really what it is.
Yeah. All right. You know who? You in the ring.
Are you gonna fight?
Me? I'm the commentator, dude.
That's weak.
Weak, dude. Nah, bro. You need a good commentator.
I'll whoop your ass too if you want. Let's go.
What? You think I'm scared, bro? I will come at you. I will come at you. You know what I'm saying? I'll get butt naked and wrestle with you.
I'll fight anybody just for the sake of it. Let's do it.
Fucking come on me, bro. I ain't scared. No, man, for real. So if I get it together, you're saying it right here. You'll get on it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not doing it for free, but
obviously,
yeah,
I mean, I think
if
the way it would work
there,
out. I think the way it would work out.
I'm just gonna get my ass kicked for free. Like, that's ridiculously stupid. But I'll Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul. I'll be Nate Robinson in this fucking fight. Let's do this shit. Get my ass handed to me. Let's go.
I think the way it would have to work would be like, you know, I think it'd be like an internet, like buy ticket, like pay-per-view internet thing, and like the revenue is like the split for the fighters. You know what I'm saying? I literally want to make this happen, because I feel like EDM needs a good fight. Like, let's find DJs who like really hate each other and like make it happen. Let's not do that.
I hate all of them. Let's go. Let's fight. I'll fight literally any EDM DJ.
I don't know. I don't want people in the ring that actually hate each other, but actually that builds up tension and sells tickets. I mean, that's what they do with UFC.
I don't know. Kaiwachi might hate me after this. I like kind of came for him real quick. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it like that. I was just like, oh, this is like my whack opinion, but let me hear what like. You said he was nice, so
dude,
I'm like,
the man, man.
I'm checking myself at the door, y'all. Like, if he can't get this far in the interview to give me the chance, then I'm fucked.
So you know how I was the first time we interviewed each other. I was just off the wall. Like, that's when I came with questions, right? That's how I came at Kaiwachi the first time we ever met. We sat down and did the podcast, and he was just like you. He was all about the dumb, weird shit, like off the wall stuff, and like that's when I knew. I was like, this guy's just a dude. This guy's dope.
You just got caught up in some bad shit sometimes.
Yeah, and we talk about it too, man. So
cool. I'm excited to check that out.
Yeah, he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that I like him as a person, not only as an artist.
I trust your opinion on him, man. If we wanna announce here that Kaiwachi's a good dude that's moved on past his problems, then we can say that maybe.
Yeah, but I do want to see y'all fight. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I mean, let's fight like for the sake of the fucking money.
Well, look, Brian, this has been fun, man. Anything you want to tell the people before you get out of here?
I apologize for anything I said. That basically, I apologize. You know, and that's the Morality is Subjective EP, and Friday, March 19th. It's on Spotify. You can like pre-save it and everything on my Instagram bio. All that bullshit. You know what I mean? My new EP, it's coming out.
Well, That was awesome. You have anything else to say? I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah, no, go fuck yourselves though, whoever you are. I don't know. I'm gonna put my shirt back on at some point.
Yeah, me too. Actually, no, dude. This is Louisiana. I legit don't need a shirt.
The South knows how the topless gang goes.
Yeah, that's what's up. But anyway, Brian, I love you, brother. It's been fun, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Big love, man. Or I don't say that, but you know. What I mean.
And that was Mr. Levitation Jones, everybody. Dude is wild as fuck. I told y'all. He just says shit. Like, I say shit a lot and just don't care, but he takes it to like a different level of it. And I'm like, right on. And I hope y'all enjoyed that episode. I did. It's good getting to talk to him and just, because he's been through some shit and he goes through it. But that's what makes him him, and I'm all about it. But anyway, man, I'm going to get the hell out of here, man. I hope y'all have a good week. Y'all go check out his EP whenever it drops. Go check out his podcast. I love y'all. Be good or be bad, whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. Who am I to tell you otherwise? Bye.